Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some practical tips on how to manage your spending and save more money. Let's get started. Folks, I'm Jetta Me, and if you're tired of your money controlling you, instead of you controlling your money, then you've come to the right place. We're not talking about get-rich-quick schemes or fancy financial products that nobody understands. We're talking about common sense, biblically based, proven principles that will help you kick debt to the curb, build a pile of cash, and live like no one else. It's not always easy, let me tell you, but it is always worth it. So many people out there are just drifting along, paycheck to paycheck, wondering where all their hard-earned money went. They're stressed out, they're fighting with their spouse about money, and they don't see a way out. But there is a way out, and it starts with a decision. A decision to change. A decision to say, enough is enough. I'm going to take control of my financial life starting right now. This isn't rocket science, people. It's about behavior modification. It's about looking in the mirror and deciding the person you see is going to do things differently. Today, we're going to lay out 5 foundational steps, 5 pillars, that if you implement them, will radically change your financial future. These aren't just suggestions, these are action items. I want you to grab a notepad or open up a document on your computer, because you're going to want to take notes. We're going to give you the tools, but you've got to be the one to pick them up and use them. Are you ready to change your family tree? Are you ready to stop being a slave to the lender? Then let's get into it. All right, first things first, and this is non-negotiable, folks. You have got to create a budget and stick to it. I know, the B word. Some of you just cringed. You think a budget is a straitjacket, something that restricts you and keeps you from having any fun. Let me tell you, that's a lie whispered by the broke culture we live in. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about permission. It's about telling your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. You work too hard to not know where your money is going. It's time to be intentional. So, how do you do it? It's simple. You start by listing all your income for the month, every single dollar. Your paycheck, any side hustle money, child support, whatever it is, write it down. Then, you list out all your expenses. And I mean all of them. Rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, gas for the car, insurance, daycare, that coffee you grab every morning. Everything. Be honest with yourself. This isn't the time to pretend you don't have that streaming subscription you never use. Put it all down on paper or in a spreadsheet, or use a good budgeting app. The goal is to have your income minus your outgo equal 0. Every dollar has a name before the month begins. Once you've got it all laid out, that's when the magic starts to happen. You'll see, maybe for the first time, exactly where your money is flowing. And I guarantee you're going to find some surprises. You'll see areas where you're overspending, where you can make some cuts. Maybe it's eating out too much, or those impulse buys at the checkout counter. This isn't about making you feel bad, it's about empowering you with information. Because once you know where the leaks are, you can plug them. This written plan is your roadmap, your guide to getting from where you are to where you want to be financially. Now, having a budget is fantastic. It's step 1. But if you create this beautiful budget and then just shove it in a drawer and forget about it, well, that's like having a map to a treasure chest, but never actually following it. That's why step 2 is absolutely crucial. You must track your expenses, every single penny. I'm not kidding. That pack of gum, that dollar for the vending machine, that app you downloaded, track it. For the first 30 to 90 days, this is especially important because you're trying to get a real accurate picture of your spending habits. Why is this so important? Because most people have no earthly idea where their money is actually going. They have a vague notion, but when they actually track it, they're often shocked. They might budget $400 for groceries, but find they're spending $600. They might think they only spend $50 a month on coffee, but the reality is closer to $150. Tracking your expenses is like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly you can see everything clearly. You identify those spending patterns, those little leaks that add up to big problems over time. It's about awareness, folks. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. There are tons of ways to do this. You can use a simple notebook and pen, carry it with you, and write down every purchase. There are also great apps out there that can help you categorize your spending automatically if you link your bank accounts. Though I still prefer the manual method when you're starting out, because the act of writing it down makes it more real. The key is to find a system that works for you and be consistent. This isn't punishment, it's financial intelligence. It helps you stay accountable to your budget and make informed decisions about where you can realistically cut back and where you need to adjust your budget categories.